legend, Pulver. How you doing tonight? Had a little bit of a rough go out there?
Yeah, it was. You know, I mean, I think he figured it out in the first round. I mean, good takedowns. Obviously, he's gotten a lot stronger with the takedowns, you know. And there we go. He found himself in the mount again, you know, and luckily he was going after submissions. The only way I was able to scramble. Second time around, he didn't. He was just going after the punishment, and there was no really getting out of it. And, you know, I mean, I tried, but he was putting it on me, and then finally got through the choke. No, it's shit.
Yeah, when he had you in that triangle, it looked pretty tight. How did you feel in that triangle? I mean, did you work your way out of the triangle?
Yeah, I felt fine. I felt fine. I knew he needed to get his hips over, and I just kept trying to do everything I could to make the pressure, keep pushing back, you know, and just not let him get set. You know, I just did everything I could to stay out of it, you know, and so I just waited and tried. And, but yeah, I mean, it was tough. He's tough, man, period. Penn's tough. No joke.
How different was BJ this time around compared to the first time you fought him? What was the deciding factor of his win today?
I think he was more finishing, more punishing this time around. That's what he was after. He was more punishing. He was damaging me more, and he really messed me up. Like, I tried to give up my back twice. The second time he got the mount, I was like, here you go. And he's like, And he started throwing more, you know, punches. I couldn't get him out of that mount. So I was like, all right, well, I might as well come back over to the mount where I got a shot, you know. And he's just a good guy on the ground, man. He's sick on the ground, period.
You know,
where I didn't want him to be is where he was, on top.
Most guys would kind of take that personally or take it as kind of a slap against them as far as him wanting to do more punishment. He wanted to come out and he wanted to trade blows with you. He didn't want to take the submission, but you seem to kind of respect that.
Well, number one is I'm a scrambler. When he had the mount in the first round, that's what he did. When he went for those submissions, those were my escapes. That's how I got out of it. I waited for that so I could keep scrambling. When he didn't go for the submissions and kept his position, he beat the mess. That's when he was pounding. And that's what, you know, and that was a good thing to do. I wasn't going to go nowhere. It sucked, but I was like, dang. You know, but yeah, the rival was serious. He's been carrying it for a long time. He didn't come down here and make 155 for nothing, you know. So, I mean, I'm proud of him in that aspect, you know. Like I said, I meant what I said. He meant what he said. I can come train with him, learn some ground, you know. Yeah, he's a good guy to learn from.
Did you feel good in the fight at all? Or
no, I felt great.
Did you feel flat?
No, I felt good. I didn't feel flat. I didn't feel anything. It's just, you know, when you go out there, you got things you want to do. I was trying to punch. I was landing punches. And, you know, I was sitting in that mount. I'm thinking, Jesus, he's got me mounted. Here we go. This is going to be no fun. I just tried to stay in there. The punches weren't hurting me. I'm thinking, all right, hit the triangle choke. Get what you need to get. You know, just help get me up off this ground. And when I landed back up under control, I was punching. I'm like trying to throw the elbow. I said, okay, I feel good. I figured he might have been weak enough, but when he got that takedown the second time, in the second round, it's like, okay, this is really starting to suck now, you know? So, you know, the difference between the first fight and this fight, I didn't let him get that mount position the second time. He got it the second time, and he capitalized and made up for the mistakes he made the first round, you know, in the first round.
You know, what do you take away, one, from this second fight with BJ, and two, from your season on the Ultimate Fighter?
I take away about 100,000 more fans. You know, I take away a great team. You know, etched another spot in MMA world. You know, coach at season 5, the winner. But what I take away from BJ Penn is, you know, to have that comfort. If you want to be in this next level of the game, you better know your ground. I was dead serious and asking. And I know he was serious in bringing me out. So I'm going to go train with BJ. I'm going to learn the ground.
After the fight, you guys embraced on the canvas. So what was said between the two of you?
That's what we're talking about, you know? We thank each other. Think about it. BJ made 155. Got in shape, best shape of his life. Why? Because he hated me. Not because he loved me. Because he wanted to fight me that bad. I got in shape, made 152, but was in the best shape of my life. Why? Because I didn't want to go out there and look like an dumbass, and I wanted to beat the shit out of BJ Penn. That's why I made the weight. We woke each other up. We thanked each other because, you know what? That was just a stamping of the final moment at 155 for the two of us. You know?
So next time we see you fight, is this going to be at 145?
Absolutely. If you, well, don't let me say absolutely, because whatever Dana says is what I'm doing. Whatever Joe Silva, my manager Monty Cox, tell me, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to be 45, I mean, that 152 should have showed you. I ate breakfast and went and cut a little weight, you know, with sauna, and I floated it down to 52. When I'm in shape, I'm 148, 147 pounds. And there's some great guys down there, and you know, they need love too, 145. I think we've done enough. 155 pounds have taken over, you know, belts have been passed on. Like I said, I can be proud of the weight class that I started. You know, me and BJ, I got nothing for love for that guy because of the beating he gave me. Every punch. Because I know he's giving me 100%. I know he was getting after me, you know. And, you know, some people say, oh, you know, whatever, I told you I was the underdog. Hey, I was the underdog last time, you know, but shit. At least I'm fighting. At least I'm doing what I love. So everybody else has got to remark in a comment, see if they're doing the same thing.